Hello, this is Nick of Cafe Knicnax. Welcome back to my channel. So today I want to discuss how I set my goals for 2019 and the process of how I identified my word of the year. So today I am filming outside. It's a nice day out and I wanted to make most of this background here. My father worked on this last Christmas and it's really nice. Okay, so the word of the year, it's actually a complex process. If you're not familiar with what the word of the year is, it's like your goal or your mantra for the year, or something that you want to follow or keep telling yourself every day, or when you're facing challenges, or it's something to perk you up or to keep you motivated when you want to do something, or when you're doing something difficult throughout the year. So I've been practicing doing a word of the year. I started 2016, I believe, or I think I started 2016. I can't remember which words those were exactly. I'm sorry, my epidural induced brain forgot about it. I remember having grow and learn and something else. Last year I didn't have a word of the year. I think I forgot to set one. And then for this year, the story behind my word of the year was I was in a planner meet called the E-Plan Love Planner Meet, hosted by the Philippine Planning Society. So I went there and there was a talk about self-care and self-love, and the speaker mentioned the word limitless, and it rang so much to me that I told myself that will be my word of the year for next year. I want to be limitless. So it's a mantra that it's a mantra or a goal that I want to achieve, to be limitless. And so when December rolled in, so this one, the planner meet was November, and then when December came in, I was thinking about setting up my 2019, my word of the year. I was thinking 2019 or 12 months is such a short time to achieve being limitless. So I figured, okay, so limitless might be too strong or too big of a word. So I had to kind of tone it down. And then I had to identify what my 5 goals were. So I have this goal setting method, and I will link to the video down below so you could watch it, how I set goals. This video is actually also discusses how you can use your planner to achieve your goals and how to set goals so that you can achieve them within 12 months. So I have that process and I will link to that video below. So I did that process and I figured, okay, so limitless is not actually in line with those goals. It's in line, but it's just a small fraction of being limitless. So I had to think of a new word. So when I looked at my goals, and this is how I really identify a word of the year, you should establish your goals first. I identify 4 key areas that I always make goals for: about my faith, about my marriage, about me being a parent, and about myself. For this year, my goals for those were: 1, I wanted to achieve intimacy with God, and I got that by really assessing what do I want to get out of my faith. So faith has been always a goal for me, to improve my faith. But I've been blindly going through it, thinking this is the best method, this is the best method, this is how I achieve it. And then I watched this video, and I will link to it below. I think it was by Father Mike. He was talking to college students, and he discussed intimacy with God. And I was listening to him. I was on my way home listening to him while riding the cab. And I figured, oh my gosh, this is what I really want. I want intimacy with God. So that became my goal for this year, to have an intimate relationship with God. So that's one goal. And then next is for my marriage. I want to have a stronger bond with my husband. And then the third is for my kids, or for me being a parent. So I want to prioritize the needs of my kids, because last year I've mostly been focusing about myself, because I wanted to avoid going into postpartum depression again, building my mental health up, making sure it's strong. At the process, I kind of put my husband and my kids at the back seat. They were my priority, but I was a higher priority in my goals. So for this year, I want to focus on them more. And then the last is myself. Of course, I still need to work on myself. I still have a lot to do for myself, work on, improve on. So it's still part of my goal. I've started a lot of things in 2018, so it's more of improving. So I looked at all my goals And all of them actually is just improving what I've started in 2018. Because in 2018, I did a lot of work in those 4 key areas, and I just needed to continue them and make them better. So for this year, the focus was improving, and improving didn't sit quite well to me. It could have been my word of the year, but it's so simple that I didn't want to use it. And then I was thinking of a word that is a synonym of improvement. So that's when I went to Google and then searched for synonyms for improvement, or to build, or to enhance. And then I got to this word boost, which actually felt perfect. Boost. And it's so good, but I was thinking, okay, I want a Filipino term for my word of the year, so it needs to be in Filipino. And I was struggling to find a word that means boost in Filipino. The closest that I came to was HARUROT, which is to accelerate. And it's actually still in line with my goals, because I've started a lot of things and I want to improve them. I want to accelerate and speed up a lot of the things so that I can be limitless quicker. And so I decided, so what do I do with the word limitless? It's really sounding really good to me, so I still want to use it. And then I figured, okay, I turned 30 last year, so I figured, okay, limitless should be my word of the decade. And it fits because I have a decade to work on being limitless, and it actually still fits in the time frame, at least for myself. It fits a time frame after 30s, where you start building and accelerating and improving everything in your life. So because in your 20s you start a lot of things, and then when you hit your 30s, it's more of improving everything. So it still fits, and it's still on the quest of being limitless. So I have given myself 10 years to achieve being limitless, or at least feeling limitless, feeling like I can do anything that I set my mind into. So now, limitless is not a goal, but a mantra. So it's different because my word of the year is, even if they're mantra, they're also goals. Like, they are a generic overarching goal. So HARUROT, or to accelerate, is my goal for this year. To accelerate the growth of my faith, accelerate the growth or improvement of my marriage, being a parent, and myself. So that is the process of how I thought of my word of the year. So to summarize, how to find your word of the year is 1, establish your goals, and then 2, find a common theme among your goals. If in case you can't find a common theme, or if you don't like the word that you're coming up with your common theme, you can, number 3, look for it through your experiences in the previous year. Like, what did you struggle in last year? Or what are the things that you want to focus on this year because of the struggles that you had last year? And then number 4 is, after you've identified that word or a phrase, look for synonyms online in case there are words that fit better, or if you're just generally not happy with the word you're coming up with. And then that's it. There's no number 5.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit like. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button and the bell button on the side to get notified of new videos.